On today's video, we're going to do a walleye clean and cook, and we're going to include the cheeks, and we're going to include the wings. Hey there, outdoor YouTubers. It's Dave Knetter from Knetter's Practical Outdoors. And like I said earlier, we are going to do a walleye clean and cook video. Okay? And we're going to include the cheeks, and we're going to include the wings. Alright? Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you may have noticed I do have some other walleye cleaning videos. Okay? I have just a straight up walleye cleaning video, and I also did another, catch, clean, and cook video with a walleye. And if you guys have watched those, you may have noticed I don't typically keep the cheek meat, and I don't typically keep the wing meat. Okay, I had gotten some comments on those videos. Guys are asking like, "Hey, where's the cheek meat? Where's the wing meat? Why didn't you keep the wing meat? Where's the pumpkin pie, Chuck?" Okay, and I'll be the first to admit I did not grow up keeping and eating walleye cheek meat. I did not grow up keeping and eating walleye wing meat. Okay, so we're going to do that in this video. We're going to keep them, we're going to eat them, and you'll kind of get my honest opinion on it. Yeah, I actually had to kind of wake the cameraman up to net this one. Now, if you guys have watched some of my other fish cleaning videos, you know how I really like to stress sharp knife. Okay, it's really going to make life a lot easier for you if you have a good sharp knife. And it also helps if that knife is a fillet knife. Okay, it really makes a difference when you're cleaning fish, working in and around bones, getting a good feel for the bones. Sometimes you like to kind of flex on those bones and kind of ride over them. It really works out good to have a good sharp fillet knife. Okay, and again, if you've seen some of my other fish cleaning videos, I kind of like to go with the gloves. If I got a clean pair around, I'll usually go with the gloves. They just save a little wear and tear on your hands. They grip the fish up pretty good. Works out all right. All right. First thing, we're going to get under this fin, okay? And we're going to kind of come in at an angle, all right, to kind of get under the scales. Instead of cutting straight down into them, we kind of get under them or in between them if we come at an angle, right? The scales kind of got a direction. And then we're just going to go to right about there, okay? And then, like I said, you come at an angle, get up into here a little bit, then we're going to come into here, and we're just going to work our way back, okay? We're staying on the top side of the spine, and we're only going in about this far, okay? We're only going in for right now as far as the ribs go. And as we work our way back, when we get past the bunghole, we can go straight across and back. And you'll see what I'm talking about. So for right now, we're just going along, staying on the top side of the spine, going along. And there, I can feel that spine with the tip of the knife. I'm just going to go just on top of it, okay, and then through. All right. Past the bunghole, that means I'm past the rib cage, okay, and then I'm just going to come back and I'm going to angle it down a little bit, and I'm going to hug that spine all the way back like that, okay. All right, and it helps to keep the scales off your knife. Then we're going to come in here and we're just going to work our way along, okay, just going to work our way along here. And the ribs start right about there, all right? That's where the ribs start. You can hear the knife clicking over them. And that's where the fillet knife really does come in handy. And you can see I'm actually putting like downward pressure on the knife, so it really hugs those ribs really good, okay? Just going along, and we're going to go on top of the ribs, alright? Nice downward pressure, okay? There's our ribs that we're going on top of, alright? And now, I cut through a small row of pin bones right along here, and we're going to get those out afterward, alright? I cut through them, and like I say, we're going to take those out afterward. For right now, we're just going to hug these ribs nice and tight, okay? Right along there. And I'm going to take that off right about there, alright? Okay, now there's one side of walleye right there. Okay, flip this dude over. And it's going to be the same thing on this side. We're going to get under this fin, angle in, okay, cut up toward the head a little bit. Now we're just going to work our way back. Nice sharp knife really helps, okay. And anytime you see some scales building up, okay, just kind of get those off. It kind of helps. Okay, get over to here, we get past the bunghole. I can feel that spine with the tip of the knife. Okay, I'm going to go across, and then I'm just going to kind of angle that knife down and ride the edge of that spine all the way back. Alright, now same thing here. Just going to open this dude up, alright. Come to those ribs. Like I said, I'm cutting through that thin row of pin bones, and we'll come back to that. And now I'm just hugging that rib cage, okay? And you can see, that's why it is nice to have an actual fillet knife that you can angle in, okay? And I'm going to cut it there, okay? This is that wing meat. We're going to come back to that, okay? Alright? I'm going to cut it off right about there and there. There's our other side of walleye. Alright? Okay, now, alright, now we've got these wings here, alright? And again, this is unfamiliar territory to me. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and kind of cut those out. Okay guys, I guess this is what is referred to as the wing meat, okay? We'll hold on to that. Alright, and now the cheek meat, right? It's right in here, okay? And I think what I've seen some of you other guys doing is you just kind of go in here and you just try and circle that out. Alright, so that is what I will try and do. Alright, okay. First time, I don't know. I don't know if I should have done a lot better or not. Okay, I'll kind of feel around. Kind of feel, I guess, that soft spot. And we'll see. I can just kind of circle around. Okay. Okay. There's another cheek. Alright. There we go. So, this dude, we're going to be all done with him. Okay? Alright. Now we're going to get the skin off of this fish. Okay? And it really helps to be on the edge of your cutting board, so you can kind of get this knife down nice and flat as you're shucking it out of the skin. Okay? And this smaller knife, I just use this as a little placeholder to kind of get started, to kind of hold the fish till we get going. Okay? And then you're just kind of going back and forth, nice and easy. Okay? Take your time, you know, till you get a feel for it. Just go back and forth, nice and easy, and you're just kind of separating the skin from the meat. All right, and you know, make sure your knife is long enough to get across. Okay, that really helps. Don't have too small of a knife. You know, if you're fortunate enough to catch a lot of big fish, make sure you got a big enough knife to do it. And just kind of work back and forth, nice and easy. There. Okay, and there. We got the skin off of that part. All right. Now, the only thing left on this, okay, is that row of pin bones that I had talked about. Okay, and if you're not exactly sure where they are, just start back at the tail and go right in the middle. And there's this lateral line that runs right down the pretty much the center of the fillet of the fish. Okay, but those pin bones, they really don't start till about here, and then they work their way forward. They're kind of associated with the ribs, okay? And if you actually run your knife backwards, you can feel them, okay? They're right in there, right on that line, okay? Right on that line that runs down the center of the fish. So, all we're going to do is we're going to go back about as far as the ribs go back, okay? And we're just going to wedge that small line of pin bones out, okay? Just like that. Just on either side of that line, okay? We're just going to kind of wedge those out. Alright. And there. Just going to take that dude out. And that's just full of pin bones right there, okay? Alright. So what we have here is a nice boneless fillet of walleye. Okay, all right. We'll go ahead and we'll do this other one. Same thing. This placeholder. It's kind of nice and easy. Little downward pressure, just a little downward angle to the knife. You don't want to cut through the skin, but you want to get as much meat as you can. So just nice and easy. And there we go. Got that meat off of there. Okay. And again, the only thing left is that row of pin bones right along here. Like I say, you can feel them with the knife right along there. If you take that line right from the center of the tail, it starts right about there, those pin bones do, and they go forward. Okay, so again, what we're doing is we're just going to cut on either side of that lateral line till about that far back. Right about there. Okay. There. Pin bones in that. And this is a nice boneless hunk of walleye. Alright. Okay. Now, onto these cheeks, okay? I'm going to do the same thing to these cheeks. I'm going to get them out of their skins, okay? So I'm just going to grab that with this small knife. And I'm just going to carefully do that, okay? Alright, that does look like a real nice little piece of fish, okay? Put that there. Alright. There's that skin there. And this next one, do this next one. Like I said, guys, it's my first time ever doing this. Okay. There. Okay. I guess it does look like a nice bite of meat. Now, these dudes, okay? I've seen some different stuff on these dudes, okay? There is some real hardness associated in and around where these fins come in contact with the fish, okay? I've seen some guys try to get the meat off of this skin I've seen some guys fry these up and kind of like eat it out of the skin. I'm going to try to separate the meat from the skin and fins right now. Okay, I have no idea how this is going to go. Okay, doesn't really look like I can get down very flat. I don't think it'll be quite as easy. Okay, alright, so I'm just going to try to work it out of here like this and kind of see how that goes. Yeah, there's some real tough stuff right there. I don't know if it's cartilage, bone, not exactly sure what that's about. I have a feeling that's why I haven't really been keeping these in the past. Okay. Okay, there's a hunk of wing there. Alright. And got kind of a hard piece of bone there. Get that out. Alright. And it looks like I can kind of separate that. Okay. And then it looks like got a decent piece of meat here. Okay. Now right here, yeah, there's just a hard bone right there and right there. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm supposed to be getting the rest of this off or whatever. There's a lot of hardness associated with what's left here. I'm not too sure. So anyways, there's the meat I got from the wings of the walleye, okay? And that seems to be all good edible product right there. So we got the couple fillets, we got our 2 cheeks, and this is what I was able to get off of the wing portion, okay? Again, like I say, not really too sure on that, exactly how that's supposed to be done. This is what I had left over. I don't know if some of you guys are getting more than this, or when you deep fry them, if you're eating more off than this. Not really sure. That's what I got, and we're going to give it a try. Well, alright guys, like I said before, I had never really kept cheek meat, and I'd never really kept the wing meat before off of a walleye, okay? That was my first crack at it. I think I might have made a little bit of a fool out of myself when it came to the wing portion of it, okay? But we're going to cook this up, and we're going to give it a whirl. We're going to give it a try. Alright, we just pan fried this up with some Shore Lunch beer batter, okay, a little lemon, a little tartar sauce, a little salt. I will start off with one of the cheek pieces, okay, see what we got there. Very good. Tastes like fried walleye. Okay. And this is one of the wing pieces. Okay. Again, tastes just like fried walleye. Alright. And here's a piece just off the regular fillet. And that, of course, tastes just like fried walleye too. So, yeah, the wings, the cheeks, taste real good. I really can't tell the difference. Tastes exactly like the rest of the fillet of the fish, which is great. Okay, so yeah, when I'm out there getting a little bit bigger fish, I'll probably try and keep the wings and keep the cheeks, you know, from now on. Alright guys, well anyways, remember to hunt fish, laugh, repeat. It's Dave Knetter from Knetter's Practical Outdoors. Hey, thanks for watching and God bless.